and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. I hope that you're all doing good. If it is your first time to be my channel, please subscribe and turn on the bell icon that will appear after subscribing the channel. And after doing that, you will be the first one to get all the latest news about Orlando Pirates that are providing each and every day. Orlando Pirates supporters here, this is where all Orlando Pirates fans meet and talk about Orlando Pirates. So here we are discussing everything that is happening at Orlando Pirates. And for those of you, if you're here, you may also join our family by subscribing the channel. And remember to like the video, to share with your friends, also to turn notifications so you never miss any new video whenever I upload to this channel. And today I have some news that I want to share with you in this video. Is the Pirate supporters what you're supposed to know right now. Please stay here and watch the video until the end. And without wasting time, now let's dive into the story and talk about Monopoly Saleng's situation. A former Orlando Pirates star who moved it on loan deal to Orbit College and then to Mamelodi Sundowns, where he is currently playing for until now. But it seems like now he is in trouble and his future at the Sundowns become uncertainty. So let's talk about this story and talk about what is Lille going like now following Monopoly Saleng situation at Mamelodi Sundowns as the PSL transfer window continues while the new season has also begins. Monopoly Saleng in trouble. Is Mamelodi Sundowns treating him too harshly, or is it a strict discipline? Monopoly Saleng's situation at Mamelodi Sundowns has sparked a major debate among South African football supporters after head coach Miguel Cardoso confirmed that the winger has been excluded from first team training following repeated breaches of club rules and dressing room standards. The development has raised an important questions. Are Mamelodi Sundowns being too harsh on Monopoly Saleng, or are they simply enforced the professional standards expected at a top club? According to Cardoso, the situation is not based on Saleng's footballing ability. It is the coach pointed to disciplinary issues that have forced the technical team to take action. Among the incidents mentioned where Saleng missed out on a CAF Champions League match squad and failing to report for a team camp is required. While such incidents may appear minor to supporters watching from the outside, inside a professional football club's discipline, punctuality, and respect for a team produces are considered essential. Let's look on what Miguel Cardoso said. The team must come first. Cardoso has made it clear that the decision to exclude Monopoly Saleng was not made out of hatred or with the intentions of destroying the player's career. The coach stressed that Saleng has received significant support and care from the technical team, particularly during difficult periods. However, supporters does not mean that a player is allowed to ignore a club's rules. Every professional footballer is expected to understand that representing a major club name comes with responsibilities both on and off the pitch. For Mamelodi Sundowns, maintaining discipline across the entire squad is likely to be considered more important than protecting the interests of one individual player. Are Mamelodi Sundowns being too harsh? This is where the debate becomes interesting. Monopoly Saleng is a talented player with the ability to change a match through his pace, creativity, and attacking quality. Whenever a player with that kind of ability is left out, supporters naturally being questioning whether the punishment is justified. Some fans may argue that talented players sometimes need additional parties and support, particularly when they are going through difficult periods. There is also an argument that a club must understand the human side of football. Players are not machine, and mistakes can happen. But there is another side to the soul. If a club establishes a rules and allows a certain players to ignore them because of their reputation or talent, it can create a dangerous precedent. No player is bigger than the club. One of the oldest principles in football is that no individual player should be bigger than the team. If Mamelodi Sundowns requires the players to attend camps, follow instructions and respect technical decisions, then those expectations must apply to everyone. Allowing one player to repeatedly break those rules without consequences could undermine the authority of the coaching staff. It could also create tensions within the dressing room. Players who follow the rules may begin asking why another player receives different treatments simply because he is more talented or more popular. From that perspective, Mamelodi Sundowns' decisions can be seen as a statement to the entire squad. Talent does not put anyone above the rules, but there is also a human side. At the same time, discipline should not mean abandoning a player. That is why Cardoso's comments about the support given to Saleng are significant. If the technical team has genuinely tried to help the player before the reaching this point, then the current situation could be viewed as a disciplinary intervention rather than an attempt to end his career at the club. The objective could be to make Monopoly Saleng understand what is expected from him and eventually a return to the first team while the right attitude. For the player, the response to these difficult periods could ultimately determine how the situation develops. So what happens next for Monopoly Saleng? The ball is now parked in Saleng's card. If he accepts a responsibility, addresses the issues, and demonstrates a renewed commitment to the team standards, there could be a pathway back into the first team setup. Football history is full of players who have experienced the difficult moments, learned from them, and returned stronger. For Monopoly Saleng, this could become one of those moments, rather than allowing the controversy to define his career. He has an opportunity to demonstrate maturity and rebuild the trust with the coaching staff. His teammates and the club fans are divided. The reactions among supporters is understandably divided. One group believes Mamelodi Sundowns are doing exactly what professional clubs should do by enforcing discipline regardless of a player's names or reputations. Another group believes the club should show more patches and understanding towards a player with obvious talent. Both arguments have some merit. A professional club has the right to establish rules and enforce them. At the same time, the basic disciplinary system should also provide players with an opportunity to learn from their mistakes and rebuild trust. The bigger picture. The current situation is about more than one player being excluded from first team training. It raises wider questions about discipline, accountability, player management, and the relationship between footballers and their clubs. Mamelodi Sundowns appears to be sending a clear message: a team comes first, and every player must respect the standards of the club. For Monopoly Saleng, however, this could also be an opportunity. If he responds positively, learns from the situations, and ends back the transfer of the coaching staff, this difficult chapter could eventually become a turning point of his career. The biggest question now is: Mamelodi Sundowns have the right to take a firm stance with Monopoly Saleng, or should the club be showing more patience with a player of his equality. What do you think? Sanders being too harsh on Monopoly Saleng, or is he simply playing the prince of closing the line? Drop a thought in the comment below. This is a tutorial where participants meet and talk about South African football in general. So now I want to hear from you and drop your thought in the comment section below.